I'm looking at a particular here. The new document doesn't say the title co-redemptrix is heretical or wrong. They wouldn't be so bold. They know they can't go there. Instead, it says inappropriate. To me, this is just like inadmissible for the death penalty for formal or official use because it risks confusion about Christ's unique role as Redeemer. There's a kind of hubris, I think, to the tone policing crowd, that whether it's the church or clerics or people in society going, that risks this certain wrong interpretation. Why don't we use language the way we normally do? Plain use languages. We don't talk about the risk of misinterpretation. Like if I say, hey, I'm going to go feed my dog, you don't say to me, well, what if some people are crazy and they think dogs are mice? They're going to think you're feeding your mice. There's a risk of that, sure. And that seems to be at least, what this cadre of clerics likes to do to get around things that they want to get around without condemning them.
Can you go into a bit of detail what this fifth Marian dogma, as a lot of people like to call it, actually is? What does it mean for Mary to be co-redemptrix and also mediatrix of all graces, as it gets to later in the document? So can you just go over the basic principles of what the dogma, or that's not a dogma.
There is also the possibility too of that you basically have, if you actually look, if it's actually true about the infiltration of the communists and the Freemasons and stuff like that into the church, this has kind of that taste of the communists and the Freemasons who don't like these things and want rid of them. Because she was immaculately conceived and because she never committed any sin, that means that every single act that she ever performed resulted in two things. That is, act in the sense of voluntary acts. It increased her virtue in the area that she was working in. So think about that. Every single act for her entire life, she's increasing in virtue. The second thing is she's also increasing in merit. That is how much sanctifying grace she has and the merit that has in the eyes of God. So a primary cause can be fully the cause of a thing while operating through a secondary cause, which is also the cause of the thing. And so, and this is actually the fact in every single thing that we do. When I'm reading through this document, these are exactly the objections that Protestants would give, precisely because Protestants do not understand primary and secondary causation.